Austin, please close that door. Austin, I don't want that stuff out, and I need you to go. Austin. No. No. You have to go downstairs. You can't play with the guitar. Oh, poor buddy. Come here. Let's see. Please don't cry. Come on. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's see. So we've got a couple people, 15 viewers. Let's all right. Hey everyone. So I wanted to test some stuff I've been working on with Stream. Basically, it's kind of the same as what we've had in the past, but I've changed the way that our overlay is working so that it's actually loaded and rendered inside of the XSplit. I'm looking at a couple things here. See how that's working. Okay, that looks pretty good. And my plan is to not that. My plan is to test this out. So I'm wondering, can you guys hear me? Hey, Larock. I was wondering if you guys can hear me, first of all, and if you can hear this game audio. So what I was going to do, I'll probably get these scheduled more in advance, but I've been working on this. If you guys can hear me, put a note in the chat. Alright. Audio's perfect. Fabulous. So I was going to have some of these game sessions leading up to Mario Marathon this year. So we've... Actually, let me look at this real quick. The date of this thing should be June 23rd. So that's not right. So we first announcement, we've decided June 23rd this year is the date for Mario Marathon 2017. So if you are interested in that. That's interesting. Oh, I bet I know what it is. I had updated this thing that does our little countdown deal. Let's see if this works. So I gotta refresh this guy. There we go. Yeah, so our plan is to do Mario Marathon this year, starting June 23rd. And I'm trying to think of I really want to expand the size of the event this year. And what I'm thinking we're going to do, it's maybe the last year we do Mario Marathon, but I'm thinking what we might do is instead of doing like level-based things, is just put in every game with some kind of donation level, and then like 100% goal for every game, sort of like we had in the past, but make it a much longer event, so I can schedule people for just sort of shifts. Man, what I'm playing right now, playing Mega Man 2, which I used to play the crap out of with my friend Michael as a kid. He had this game, I never actually owned it, but I remember playing it all the time. Trying to think of the order that you have to go through these guys, so if anybody happens to be a Mega Man guy, but I'm pretty sure we start on this Airman guy, Windman. No wall jumps in this game. That's a great question, The Greatest Journey, who asks if June conflicts with anything, so if you want to check that. It works in our schedules, but if there are other things that it does conflict with, I've talked to Penny Arcade briefly. Last year, we conflicted with their summer Oh, they had like a company vacation, and they weren't able to do any callbacks or call-ins during the event. So I thought it would be really cool. I was really hoping with all the Nintendo Switch stuff that there would be like a new Mario game available this summer. Unfortunately, the Mario game is delayed until sometime in the fall or holiday season. Does anybody watch the Switch events? Cool. So the Jonas Hush is saying that Summer Games Done Quick isn't until July, so that's also good. And it's pretty much impossible to avoid everything, but... Whew. Man, this game is rough. And the controls aren't exactly like Mario, so I'm not so good at it. You got your pre-order in? But what games are you pre-ordering for the Switch, Gregor? Get those eggs before they explode. This is just tough. Oh yeah, this thing that shoots boomerangs. Wow, it's really... I'm just getting Zelda. Zelda was like... I kind of... My personal take on the Switch event, I thought that... Like, I was super excited for it when they released the video last fall. So, like, in the October video. And then I felt kind of like when the event started and it had all this goofy, like the 1-2 switch kind of motion controls, it felt like, where is this going to restart me at? That's the question. Oh, this is acceptable. I was like, really? Like you're trying to reestablish yourself and you have this kind of, like, it didn't even look good, like... I don't know. I was really excited when the Wii came out and they showed Wii Sports. I was like, this looks like a really cool game. But like 1-2 Switch, I just felt like it was like there was the big long thing with the Western like shootout deal, and like I swear that game was you click a stopwatch, and then another person clicks a stopwatch, and whoever clicks the stopwatch fastest wins the game. Like, you don't need man, this might be a long game. Let's try this again. Yeah, maybe there's more to 1-2 Switch than they say, or than that came across to me, but I thought the presentation was really odd. Like, I wish that the Treehouse presentation the next day would have been more like just an English version instead of a... whatever you call translated version of the Japanese version, like just have a full-on English press conference, maybe. It didn't have like the energy that I was expecting it to have. The beginning with all the lasers and stuff definitely was like super hyped, but nope. Yeah, that game could be bundled. Maybe they're just trying to, since it's a March release, they might be targeting just kind of their hardcore fans that they know will buy everything anyway, like me, and trying to milk as much money out of that as they can, and then they'll have different bundles for the holidays. Like that would be a strategy. Birds. This NES Classic, it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it. But it really shows like how much variation there was in the Nintendo games, the original. Because there's... And there's like Mega Man really high quality game that still holds up really well. And then some of the games like, I don't know, maybe like Excite Bike, just like, there's so much more they could have done with that system with the right art design. Nikki Pizza Queen, you said my friend and I, Assumption, they know they're gonna get sales day one, and then with the yeah, I think I hope that's the case, because I don't want them to fail as a company, and it feels like this might be their last big bet as a home console maker. They've also said several times that they're not abandoning the 3DS. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I like the idea of them having one console to manage, and then having that be the portable, but it's not as portable as a 3DS. So I can kind of see why they wouldn't want to do that. Also, the 3DS is like the cash cow for Nintendo right now. So losing that would probably not be good for their stock price. Alright. Yeah, I agree with that. We're going to use a nice feature of the NES Classic, which is save points in case I lose this battle against, what's the guy's name? Airman? Windman? Boom. Alright, for the next marathon, have the Twitch follow button on the site. Maybe they'll get more reminders. Yeah, if you guys haven't followed us on twitch.com/Mario Marathon, check that out. We will have a bunch of people, or a bunch more announcements, and we'll be going live. My plan is to have like weekly or bi-weekly show. I really want to get them scheduled at something and sort of release things. So for now, the only announcement that I have is our tentative or planned release date is June 23rd. We also have the I think I've got the overlay set up. I've updated the website partially with information. Anybody know who I fight next? So I just killed Airman. Is it Woodman next? How's it going, Sundeep? I changed the logo in the corner of the stream. I've been debating, Shannon and I were talking about this morning, changing up the format so it's more focused on the games this year, which I've always been hesitant to, but we've gotten a lot of feedback that the game stream is too small. Carolyn, how's married life? Hey PD, I enjoyed your article on your thoughts about the Switch. We were just talking about that. So, go find that if you haven't. Read it. Alright, nobody knows who I fight next. I'm gonna look it up. Mega Man 2 order of bosses. Flashman first, Woodman, then Airman. Wow. Alright, so we did this way out of order. Oh no, those are passwords. Metal Man, Woodman, Flashman. So we'll do Metal Man next. Switching back to the chat. Oh yeah, this level. Conveyor belts. Isn't there? Oh, energy blocks. Yeah, we'll definitely have to play with it once we get in the basement. This, I'm using this Elgato capture card, or like USB capture thing that I bought last year. I sent out a tweet yesterday, I ordered a new one, I forget which one I landed on. But it's an internal card. So for example, there's a lot of lag in the game from what I'm playing and what you're seeing, so watch, this will be our test. Jump, jump, 1, 2, 3, jump. So if you watch that, you can probably see a slight lag in a second or so, which is annoying to me. So I've yeah, I think I got the Avery one that Super MC Gamer says that he uses for the Zeldathon. Anybody watch Zeldathon? They just had one. I don't know their schedule, how frequently they have these things. Ooh, how do I get that? Not that way! So this could be the spot where I cheat. So Sandeep, what do you think if we make Mario Marathon longer, but we have like 2-day shifts? And just cycle people in and out? What's everybody else think about that? I feel like we often get too many people at the same time, and it's hard to understand what's going on. These games were really hard when I was a kid. They seem a bit easier now, but I'm not 100% focused on them. Anybody, I was thinking of, potentially, I don't know if I like this idea, but I was discussing, I guess I fall here, it's okay. I was discussing, yeah, if we have more time though, like we can have different people play the games, is what I was thinking, Sandeep. Like you don't have to be good at the game because we're not like crunched for time. You could just, we could have someone and be like, you have 48 hours to beat Super Mario Bros. 3, have at it. And it might be the most awful run of Super Mario Bros. 3 ever. Like, it could be you, Sandeep. You could be the person that has to play it. I pre-ordered 2 Nintendo Switches, so we can have at least one as a prize. And I was thinking about, for shirts, potentially having someone make and sell the shirts. But I've always liked that the shirts were kind of like an exclusive thing where you had to be... How the heck do you get that? Alright. So when you do that with like your thing with the Yeti, wow, this feels really hard. It's like I mean, people might buy the shirts, but I feel like you're probably getting a lot more donations to give a shirt away. Yeah, that was terrible. Have you applied for partnership on charitable status? Oh, that's cool. Oh, gold member shirts. Yeah, maybe that's what we could do. We could have regular shirts and gold member shirts. I'm bad at this. Come on! Boom. Gold members isn't a joke, it's a real thing. I'm gonna try donating to the site real quick. I want to see how it works with the way I've got this set up. With the new overlay. So I've got the overlay set up, Sandeep, so it's not like a screen capture, it's all just running inside of XSplit, which reduces the number of monitors. Actually, I'd be interested in seeing if you guys can hear the sound if we do the like the react time stuff. I didn't test that in my recording. Alright. Donate now. Let's see what happens. Made a donation. Let's see if something happens with that. There we go, Mario. Got a ding. Alright, next. We did Metal Man, we'll do Wood Man next. Hey Pongo. We are just playing some Mega Man 2 today on the Nintendo Classic. Testing out a few changes I made to the stream. We've announced Mario Marathon will begin June 23rd. We were discussing that we will potentially have a longer event this year with shifts. I'm also like, I was considering like if there would be some other place to hold it than my house. I don't know anything about real estate or like rental real estate, but if I could find like a place I could rent for a month for $1,000 or something and just be like, yeah, this is Mario Marathon. There's a house that we get a 1 month rental on, like that has good internet. That's what I would need. Everything else we could bring. Anybody have any kind of experience with stuff like that? Because that would be, I mean, I trust most of the people that come not to destroy the house. Well, we were saying, yeah, like a vacation rental kind of thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to tell if a vacation rental has adequate internet. So that's the risk. Yeah, commercial was also something that I was thinking of. How the heck do I know? Wait, that's air. Why don't I have the... Oh, metal is on this screen. Ben. We'll just put Mario Marathon in the cloud. Hey, that's not a bad idea, actually. everybody has their own thing. We run some kind of headquarter thing where we can just swap in and out webcams. Wouldn't be the same though. I don't know. Bat balls. Anybody know what these things are actually called? They're like bat bowling balls. I just heard the cloud has a bad couch. It's thin Fowler. Hi, Robo Monkey. Boom! Look at that. Got it. Platforming skills definitely transfer partially between Mega Man and... See, I wonder if you can jump. Yeah, see? This is Mario, you'd be able to jump up through that platform onto the top. Some of them, I guess like the early ones, you just break it. Eh. Wonder how much a commercial place would cost. Like, it'd be cool to have like a warehouse to do it in. Like, we need a warehouse, we will pay to get internet set up, and there is a Mario Marathon Discord. I've been in it once. That was weird. Alright, so this is Woodman. I think I need to use the metal blades on this guy. It's pretty lively right now. Oh, awesome. What? Nope, not happening. Can I use my energy pack? Boom. Look at that. Got it. Yeah, sure. Throw out the link to the Discord. It'd be interesting to see, like, if you could do a 1 month deal, get internet. We're just gonna host this thing here. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Maybe in a reasonable neighborhood. We need electricity. Probably working plumbing would be nice, but John Janitors always wanted to have portalets for Mario Marathon, so we could go that route. I don't know how much that costs to rent, but let's see. Here you have $11 in donations. I'm going back here, so I did Woodman. Next is Flashman using metal blades. I feel like I should do... I feel like I should die and continue. Because right now I have no extra men. Ice, cool. Physics. 8-bit physics is awesome. I'm just gonna run into this guy and die. Boom. if I continue, now I should start with 2 men. Yeah, this is way better. Genius. Actually, let's go to the bubble guy yet. Need some kind of bombs to do that guy. Commercial real estate. I'll have to look into it. Do they usually, like, do you know if you can rent commercial real estate as an individual? Do you have to have a commercial entity? What? Not cool. Let's save state. Diamond Dog! Uh-oh. Insurance? We don't need no insurance. Yeah, insurance on the building. So last year, I bought this new computer to do all the streaming for Mario Marathon, and that cost about $3,000. Well, all the equipment and stuff was probably like $3,000. So I could budget $3,000 for something else this year and still be on the same order of expenses for Mario Marathon. Oh, I need to be up there. What? You can't come back. Oh, I need that power up. Double power up. Awesome. Air shooters. I was, when I hit this button, I was expecting there to be like symbols or graphics to tell me what these were, not letters. So I think I do metal blades on this guy. Let's save state again. Where you're using the power of the Nest Classic to cheat our way through these games. Oh, that'd be cool. There's this place called, the co-working space. There's a place called... it's in Broad Ripple, Indianapolis. It's an area. I forget the name of it, but it's like a kind of hipster co-working space that would be awesome for Mario Marathon if we could get it. The other problem is making the event longer, which we're discussing. Item 3 completed. He's doing these in odd order. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with... What is it? Item 3. This is the worst thing ever. What the heck is item 3? Alright, Bubble Man is coming up next, and we're gonna beat Bubble Man with metal blades again. So, let's see. 69 viewers. Oh, frogs. I remember these guys. They're like recognizable frogs that are like 4 pixels by 4 pixels. I don't like the background on this. It's real glitchy. Oh. Oh, you like the new logo? I tried to just like simplify it a little bit. Here, let me, let's look at the new logo. See, I want to see how it looks on the, so if we had the full screen camera. See, one of the problems is there's supposed to be kind of an outline on that. And I got some chroma key. Let's see if we adjust this, if we can. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't know if you guys can see that now, but just around the edges, there's supposed to be a little bit of gray, but the chroma key was taking that gray out. So, this is fun. I like playing Mega Man. My next goal. So one of the reasons we started Mario Marathon was I always had wanted to be able to complete all of the Mario games. It was like kind of a bucket list thing. And the Nintendo Classic, which we'll look at the selection of games here momentarily. Alright, there might be lag or something introduced here, because clearly I can't be this bad at this game. There's the futon. Off-camera couch, yep. The reason that it's chroma keyed, so the entire, this header at the top, up here, and the logo, and then like when Mario walks out and when you do a donation or any of the reactions and stuff are controlled by like a web application, basically a plugin for XSplit. So it's all one big thing. I think I can even configure the plugin like to say this color is always the chroma key color. It just happens to be close to gray. But the nice thing is we can have one less monitor dedicated to streaming with this setup. So I'm really excited. I don't know if I actually said this, but I was talking about bucket list and completing games. So if I can beat a Castlevania game, that would be a bucket list item. And I would have to cheat because I'm not good at it. But I could use the capture mode for the snapshotting. Oh yeah, the shrimp. Oh, you gotta kill it. You can't swim. That's another difference from Mario, not being able to swim. The level designs are not as good as a Mario game. Cheer button, are you testing the cheer button? Should have saved that. I would be interested to know if you can hear the cheer button, because I can't hear the cheer button. Actually, this would be a great place to save since I just got that extra man. Yeah, you're getting all kinds of power-up drops here. We got crabs. We got crabs coming in, guys. I don't know where they're coming from. Oh gosh. Oh no. Alright. Tecmo Bowl is on here. That game is not as good as it was hyped up to be. Bubbles! Man, the metal things are so powerful. Alright. Wow, the fireball audio was functional. Here, let's see if we can get a cheer going. So MarioMarathon.com. I'm gonna pause this video. Hey, what was that? You just got a donation. MarioMarathon.com. Dragonfire, thank you, Dragonfire. You're the first person other than me to donate to Mario Marathon this year. Now we have to do it. Alright, so we are attempting to get a cheer. I heard that, so I don't know how that happened. So, oh, it's coming out of my Mac. I must have the web page open on my Mac. I had to switch up my monitors. So I've got one monitor hooked to the NES Classic. It's really small. So I've got one monitor hooked up to that, and the other monitor has to be hooked with my PC because we use XSplit. And my PC, up until a month ago, had just sat in the basement next to the television where we had Mario Marathon. Shannon would yell at me about it every once in a while. Alright, so we just did Flash Man, Bubble Man,
Pikachu!
Hair Man. Luke, thank you for your donation, Luke. And Brian H. Oh, we have $50 in donations. So, Quick Man, I guess, is next. Which we will use. Crap! No, Crash Bombs. Crash Man, I need to use Crash Man. Is there a way to... Oh, Carolyn, your thing is still here. I need to get rid of that. Oh yeah, these things. Those are items. Well, thank you. We're well ahead of where we were this time last year. I'm planning to, once we have more of these things scheduled, where we play some of these games, on the NES Classic. We'll have some guests. Maybe we can get Sandeep and then the rest of the team to Skype in. We can have some contests. I think we'll have a t-shirt contest again. Man, is there a way to exit this game? We will hopefully have I would love to give away a NES Classic. Maybe I can do that. Does anybody want one? Ross just posted on Twitter about the donations coming in. It's crazy. I'm glad the donation thing works. Oh, not even, this is like where you have to be fast. You're falling. Ooh, this would be a good place to use. Why does it go blank when you hit it here? That's weird. I don't have a spare NES Classic, so I will have to wait for them to come in stock. And the one that I do have, I paid well over retail for aftermarket, so that I could have it to play these games on in these test streams. Oh gosh. Oh, I get it. Those guys are providing the light. So when you shoot them, the light goes away. So I have to marry a GameStop manager, Carolyn? Is that the trick? How the heck do you get through that? This game is not fair. I was surprised my local GameStop had 20 Wii Switches available, and like all of them had 20, which I thought was pretty high stock for like small GameStop stores. There's trying to drop down the left is too slow. Awesome, thank you. Ooh, that would have been good. Is being married? Oh, that's true. We're all like, transitively married to a GameStop manager. Is transitively a word? Is there a slide in this game? I've not been using the slide if there's a slide in this game. Was it Mega Man 3 that he has the slide move? Those little fire things, those look a lot like the ones in Super Mario Brothers 3. Or Super Mario Brothers 2. The things they throw out. I don't even have the right power up to beat the boss, so I guess if I die, how does it work if you continue? Oh, that was no cool. Uncool. Yeah, I ordered one on Amazon and one on a Switch on Amazon and from our local GameStop. So I guess I'll see how they go. Maybe I'll get the Amazon one, and then if I like it, go pick up the GameStop one. I don't know. That's a good question. I bought the game Zelda at GameStop, but then I realized that I can pre-order games on Amazon for 20% off. I don't know how I feel about that. I like Amazon's customer service and
all seven and we'll watch them fall. They stand in the way of love and we will smoke them all.
Dragonfire, thanks again. I'm gonna have to change all these out so you guys have to find them again. It'll be interesting to come up with the list. I saw this thing about Amazon and retail and how Amazon is now more valuable than Walmart, Target, Best Buy, JCPenney, and like whatever the next largest retailer is in the United States. And over the last 10 years, how they just like consumed all of those companies. Alright, so what do you guys think? I don't have crash bombs, and I'm not... Let's try air. Let's go up. Nope. Nope. That was terrible. There's a message. Oh yeah, Luke also sent a message. Let's check messages. Dragonfire says, I need to talk to someone. I can do that. Yeah, just, can you ping me? So I actually need to do Crash Man. Just send something to, team at Mario Marathon. We'll get the right person in contact with you. Wow. How does Amazon afford that? Is the markup that high on video games? And another donation from Danimal. Thank you, Danimal. So again, if you're just tuning in, I haven't really talked about what Mario Marathon is, but we have enough viewers right now. Let's see, we're up to 69 viewers. Please subscribe on our Twitch channel if you haven't. Mario Marathon is an annual charity event for Child's Play. So we've been around since 2008. This will be the 9th Mario Marathon. And essentially we play all of the Mario console games in a weekend or however long it takes based on donations raised for Child's Play. We've raised maybe a little over $500,000 since 2008. Yeah, and June 23rd we will start the event. It will be slightly different than this, but people are already donating and unlocking levels that we will play during the event. In the past, I'm not sure that it will be exactly the same way. We'll announce this in a future session. But in the past, we have done, we have structured our event where each level of each Mario game has a set cost on it. And as people donate, they're unlocking levels. I'm debating this year whether we want to change that structure at all. Maybe just do a time-based thing, or I don't know.
And his name is John C.
Thanks again, Danimal. Definitely will have to raise the price of that one this year. It got so old. There's no time limit. Alright, switching back over to the chat room. Let's see. Any, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Leaf shield. Should have switched over to this chat a minute ago. Woodman is what? Forest or something? Oh, nope, that's no good. How do I switch out of this? Well, that's a dumb power-up. Alright, Delta says... My first year of Extra Life, I tried 100%, any percent complete games, but the last 2 years I've been settled for playing up to a certain point and switching. But I kind of like your completion format better for Mario games. Oh, should have switched over when you were telling me how to beat. Man, I didn't know you guys were pros. Now you're not allowed to leave, Zaxter. Should do a Mega Man 1 marathon, donate $100 and you have gameplay for a week. What does that mean? Is that game that hard? Do a race, yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it's hard if we decide that we want to expand the time frame of the event so that it's longer, then we have to figure out, well, what if we don't get enough donations? So we need to have enough gameplay and content to guarantee that we can play for the amount of time that we set aside to play, or... And then, I don't know. Like, so we need some, like, we're going to play all of the games, and then we're going to 100% the games, or we could do like kind of like Desert Bus does, where it's totally donation based. Wonder if I can use item number 2. That's genius, Brian. Haven't played this game in forever, and you're a genius. Let's use item number 2 again. What are you supposed to be? Is he like pulling a string? Is he a lawnmower? Alright. So we are fighting... Who are we fighting? Crashman, and we are going to beat Crashman with the air shooter. That's the plan anyway. Which is fully charged, so let's save our state. Cheating a lot. Use the power of your number 2. Wow, he is totally weak against those air things. Once I get my new capture card, internal capture card, I will probably try this again. What do you guys think? Like, let's take a quick look at the list of games on here. So you've got Mega Man 2, Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden, Tecmo Bowl, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I always thought that one looked a lot cooler when I read about it as a kid because it was more like a role-playing game, if I remember. Gradius, Super Contra. I played this a little bit. It's really hard, and that 30 extra lives code did not work. Balloon Fight. I've only played that in the like a mini game and something else. Donkey Kong Jr., Mario, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Brothers. Was it Kirby's Adventure? One of these games starts up in the startup screen. It's exactly like Zelda's startup screen. Mario, Metroid. Never played Metroid. Punch Out. Star Tropics, Mario 1, 2, and 3, which I don't think we'll be playing those since we play those all the time. Zelda 1 and 2, Bubble Bobble, Final Fantasy, the first one, Double Dragon, Pac-Man, Ghost and Ghouls, and back to that. So would you guys rather that we just like pick some games and play through beginning to end, or do like 2-hour shows where we just sort of like play a game? Which one are you getting? What was your question about Pride Arc? I don't know what I was saying when you said that. Okay, so now we can do Quick Man. I've played like Super Metroid, but I've never played the original Metroid. Oh, which one did I get? Let me take a look at my Amazon account and I will tell you. I got the AverMedia Live Gamer HD internal capture card. PCI Express. This would be a great time for me to open this computer and see if I have an open PCI Express card slot. So that's the little one. Yeah, I got one of those. You put that in a... Yeah, I got one. Actually, no, there's two of those in here. we're good. I haven't really enjoyed the settings for, or the controller app for the Elgato that I have. Like, I kind of wish it would just work like a... just like a webcam. Like, I plug it in, it detects the signal, and then somehow it shows up inside of XSplit. Alright. What would I have done if there wasn't a slot? Probably felt stupid. I assumed, since I bought this computer last year, that there would be a valid slot. Because it's like, it's a pretty hefty computer. You know, I need to reach out. If anybody knows anyone at Twitch TV, I need to reach out to them and figure out how I can get front page coverage again. Maybe our numbers are too low, or... not sure. I also need to renew my Photoshop subscription. I always use Photoshop to do things for Mario Marathon. What's ROM Scout SDA? Ah. I would forget what other events were going on maybe at the same time. I should have saved this. How many lives do I have now? 2? Is there an email for that guy? Or do I message him on Twitch? One of the things that I've always wondered if Twitch, how they feel about it, is we're partners with Twitch, but almost never run ads because I don't want to make any money that I have to claim as income. So if there was an option to say any income that we make would go to the charity and then not to us, that would be ideal. Like, but that we could still have control that the partners have to do like embedded video, and there were a few other things we couldn't do without being a partner. Thanks, Dragonfire. I will reach out to them. Mario Maker, yeah. See, if we did a longer thing, we could do Mario Maker at... like, that'd be a good way to fill in time. We could do some portable games. Sorry, I really need to focus. Alright. Mario Teaches Typing. I actually learned to type. I wasn't always a huge Mario fanboy or Nintendo fanboy, but I learned to type using Mario Teaches Typing. I also took a typing class later, but Mario Teaches Typing. Like, it felt like there were points in the typing thing where you had to slow down your typing so that, like, thwomps didn't get you. Okay. So I'm supposed to use crash bombs on this guy, huh? This isn't doing anything good. Oh, I'm supposed to hit him. I'm not supposed to plant the bombs. Alright. Well, I'll do that too, Zaxter. Almost have to come back here and get some. Save here. Makes these games much more bearable than they were as a, Which one is time guy? It was... Flash. Ah, look at that! You can't move, so you're dying. And then we go to crash missiles and actually shoot him. Easy. Thank you. Alright. Mario RPG. So I've never played a Mario RPG game. So that might be something that would be worth doing if we were to expand the event. The only Paper Mario game I played was the one for the Wii. So it was like Paper Mario, you could... something worlds, like you could take the side-scroller world and turn it into a... Realized that since I readjusted this video, I'm kind of off camera part of the time, so I'm gonna scale that back up. That will help. Huh, must be Heat Man. Any suggestions for the webpage, guys? This reminds me of like a Ninja Turtle level with the water flowing underneath it. I wish that game was on here. Like something bad is about to happen. How do you kill those guys? Bubbles? Just comes back. Alright, so Pongo says, I mentioned the idea of separate donation incentive games, i.e. you can donate to buy levels or donate for a specific game set of levels. I like that idea too. Because then you're kind of, you can say, I want them to play this game. And then, like, the next unlocked game. The only problem with that is it sometimes makes it hard to, schedule people if we don't know the order that we're going to be playing games in. Really, programming this up. I feel like I should be able to do this pretty easily. So, like, I've always tried to avoid having decisions that you have to make, like about prizes or donations during the donation process, because a lot of people just tune in and they're just like, oh, what's going on? Okay, I'll donate 20 bucks or, you know, whatever, and they don't want to make a decision about they may not even know what Mario is. Cool. Sorry. The question is, do I... There we go. Okay, let's see. When the game was played, but you would play it if the goal... Yeah, there's got to be something there to that idea. Like, something like the next game, we just had a cost for the next game. Most incentives are made to keep the chat and viewers engaged. Most of the game's done quick ones, or for bonus objectives, or naming the file, character, etc. Yeah. We could do something like that. Like, we don't really have names in these games. So... I need to use bubbles, I think, on the hot guy. So let's see, I've got... two men, bubbles. I think simple interaction can be really fun. Building a physical wheel that you spin, like, with like 20 games on it, change it up here and there. Maybe have a pre-stream where everyone that donates X amount is allowed to put a game on the wheel. also thought about like, all right, let's think about this. Let's add some more discussion points here. Let's say, how do I launch Notepad? Anybody know how to use Windows? I want to find like, there we go, all apps. Notepad is not on there. Okay. We will use add screen capture. Okay, so if we had something like Mario or Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario, what was after World? 64, Super Mario Sunshine. So we could have Super Mario Galaxy. So we've got this list of games, right? And then if we had like a bonus of, you know, if we get to, I don't know if they should be absolute or if it should be per game, but we could do something like, if we get to let's see, Pongo said something. People are saying it's a great idea. What was it? We could do something like bonus 100% second quest, and the target is like $1,000 or something. So like maybe we have a counter that resets on each game, and it's like we will beat the game. Or maybe if we have a target when we start, so like this game costs $0 to play, right? And 1,000 is the bonus target. And instead of playing the main game, we play the second quest, and we have to do 100%. And this could be, you know, like $10,000 or something. Well, maybe that's not right. So 500, but if we're at 2,500, we do 100%. Ash Luigi or whatever. And if we do 3, we could do, maybe this would be like if we're at 5,000, we do 100% run, and then Super Mario World is like 2,000 or something. And then you do 10,000, it's 100%, like something like that. So basically, what are we saying here? So making the incentives things that you can buy completely independently. I don't know what a good example of a bonus thing would be. We could do, like, because if it's a totally different game that we're going to play, kill these things with bubbles. Come back here. Thinking, let's see. So Sunshine All Blue Stars as a example. So if we buy those, how does that work? Like, what if the game isn't unlocked? We'd have to play all the game to unlock that level. So it's like you have to, and they're kind of interrelated. We're definitely going to have to at least get new kazoos, because those kazoos are so, like, dirty and used. Alright, that didn't work. What's item 1? Oh yeah, that's the one I need. Hey man, welcome to the show. That didn't work. Ben. Hey Cowman. There's room in the budget for new kazoos. If we don't go with the commercial real estate option for hosting, we could probably at least get the kazoos. Oh, this is like a boss thing. What do we use on this? Probably metal things. scared now, guys. I recall a giant dragon. Yep, that's him. Can I go all the way back here? Cowman, we were talking about donation structures and how to have like incentive-based donations that are separate from the level-based things. Should we have level-based things or whole game-based donation levels? And then it's like the 100% blue coins, like they have to achieve that before we're done with that game. I actually even supposed to kill this guy, or is it just keep ahead of him? Yeah, so that's something we're trying to change, Cowman, is we're saying we can make the event longer. Like, potentially this year we make it much longer. We've always tried to just like, in the last few years, have like some kind of, we know we have people available, so you could buy up to the entire availability of our time. Apparently that wasn't good enough for you. Yeah, I think that's true too, because at some point, if you're going long enough, you get more attention just because of how long it's been going, and you have more options to get more eyes on the event. What do I want to use here? Metal? We are going to... Don't tell me I just saved my progress at a point where I will immediately die every time. That would be fabulous. I just need to jump as soon as the thing starts. Nope. What's the... That was dumb. As a kid, I played this game, I think it was called Lagoon. Anything that hurts him? Is it just my... Twitch prime time is Friday and Saturday, so we do that. That's good. The longer we play, the more opportunity. Like, I've always thought if we play on like Friday during the day, then people have some opportunity to tell other people that they work with or have class with or however, whatever it is they do, that they're watching something interesting. But then that's also something like if people get interested in it and it's still going, they go back to work on Monday and then tell their coworkers, or they're sitting at their computer if they have an office job with it on. Maybe someone's like, hey, what's this thing that you're doing? And there's some kind of opportunity to spread the word that way. What you need is streamers promoting. Well, how do we get that? Oh no! Wow, I have to go all the way back here. Let's get some things filled up. Oh, are you kidding me? I need to get uphill on these guys. Situational advantage. Alright, now I just need to get some health. Maybe I'll try to like cross promote with other streamers or something. Maybe I'll just kick everybody else off the show and just hire like professional Twitch streamers to come in and play Mario Marathon. It'd be hilarious. Be totally different. My son's really into all these streams of, ooh, that was close. Like, Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. Get some of those guys. Alright. The Ice Mario Challenge. That's true. We can also do like the last 2 years we haven't really done our standard promotion that we had done in the past, where we've like sent out pressers and whatnot. So definitely do that again this year, probably earlier, sort of get some things, try to schedule some call-ins, because if you can get, like we've documented, the celebrity tweets are very valuable, and if we can kind of pre-schedule some of that stuff. It's always good. Alright, let's get number 2 filled up. I'm gonna order some pizza in a bit for my family. What time is it? It's only 2:30? Is that right? That can't be right, can it? Oh, what the heck? Oh, because I ran into that other guy. Well, that would be nice. Maybe we could have... we could have some kind of, you know, promotional rewards. Like, we kind of done that in the past when we did the Twitter t-shirt giveaways and stuff, which we didn't do last year. I think partly I just did that because I wanted to try to reduce the cost of t-shirts and stuff, but I think that actually, like, there was a clear negative impact on organic viewership. So, probably bring that back. Now this feels like Mario. Stuff falling out of the sky on your head. Let's save our progress. I got Pat Contrini and Ian Ferguson to give you guys a shout out on the CA podcast. Pat, maybe. Yeah, I can see people, like, they've got to get millions of requests to promote their stream, promote other people's streams, and, you know, whatever. Alright, we got a boss. What's this boss about? Oh, this is the one with the blocks. Alright. Yeah, I was really bummed about Super Mario Odyssey for Ozted. I was so excited. I stayed up and watched that thing all night, and nothing. Just wasn't there. The CU podcast, Cowman, that was the retro gaming one where they were talking about Mario Marathon last year. Is that right? Yeah, I went back and listened to that because I didn't get to listen to it. No, I listened to it. What was I doing? You had told me about it, and I was listening to it when I was driving to buy the carpet protectors that we put down last year. So there's kind of these like industrial rugs that we put down around the house during Mario Marathon. Yep, yeah, Desert Bus usually does something. I just, like, last year I really wasn't super excited about, like, promotion. I just wanted to have the event and try to have fun, and then our air conditioning went out. That sucked. Good news, I spent $10,000 on a new furnace system, so shouldn't have that problem again. It's really nice, you know, as far as air conditioners go. Yep. Yeah, Super MC Gamers usually responds to us on Twitter when we have questions about what they do. I really like watching their stuff too. One of the things I was hoping was if we do streams, alright, like more regularly, maybe we can build up some kind of audience outside of Mario Marathon just by having more chances to guess I didn't need to do both of those, but whatever. Hey, Grubber Gamer. What do you think of the Switch, Grubber? No, we don't really have any speedrunners. Speedrunners today, they're just too good. Too old for that stuff. Really? Yeah, nobody cares about 2016. This year, we're gonna make Mario Marathon great again. Alright. Maybe that's... no. Are you gonna buy a Switch? Yeah, I actually already pre-ordered 2 of them. One of them, well, we'll see how it goes. One of them I plan to keep. The other is for a prize for Mario Marathon. Depending on how it goes, though, maybe I'll just keep both of them. Because it would be really nice to be able to switch, like, have an extra dock, or maybe like my kids will want to play one, and we'll see. But I pre-ordered 2 with the intention of one being a prize. I don't know what the availability will be like, so maybe it's not necessary to pre-order them. The extra controllers are really expensive. I didn't buy them because the only game that looks any good was Zelda, which is a single-player game. Alright. It seemed like I went to my GameStop store. I had to work, but I went to the Panera Bread that's next to the GameStop that we drove to during Mario Marathon last year, and there was no one there, and they have a sign on the door that says they have 20 units available and they open at 10 o'clock. So I was kind of working on my laptop at the Panera. Maybe 15 minutes beforehand I walked down there, and one other guy got out of his car. That's not what I wanted to do. Just like to do this part so much. I meant to save my progress, not go back. One other guy was there, so I talked to him for a little bit. He was definitely a Nintendo fan. And then another guy got out of his car and talked to him for a little bit, and it was just the 3 of us that sort of stood there. And then right at 10 o'clock, maybe 10 people total came in to pre-order out of the 20 that they had there. Save, there we go. So they would only let me order 1. So I ordered 1 there, and then I ordered 1 on Amazon, so that I would have 2 if I need to. So what am I fighting here? Oh, this thing. Valiant Cookie, what's up, man? Welcome to Mario Marathon, where we play Mega Man until June. Is there something better than my standard attack against this guy? So many obstacles. Metal Blades. Great game, Mega Man 2. I liked Mega Man 2 a lot. I played it, I was saying when I started up the stream, I played it all the time with my friend Michael as a kid because he had it. And then I got Mega Man 3, which I also liked. Those were the only two that I really played in the series, Mega Man 2 and 3. Alright, so where are we at? We probably want some of this. Maybe some of that flash stuff. I'll get some of this. I played Mega Man 2 a lot during the collapse of the Soviet Union. What? Oh, it's a secret hole. How big is this? It's like 2 blocks wide. You can't jump that. Ah, but there's a hole up at the top, I see. I don't really want to buy all those Wii U games again, but... I guess I will, I don't know. I really want them to remake Super Mario Sunshine on some console other than the GameCube, because right now that's like the one game that I have to switch back to the regular Wii to play. This is annoying. Well, I own the games. They're talking about... Let's just do this. They're talking about some kind of upgrade thing for like Virtual Console, which will be great. But I own a lot of these games on... I feel like this has got to be it. Let's just fly. On disc, and there's usually no way to. Now this has got to be Troll 2. Yep. There's no way to upgrade a disc-based game to a cartridge. I could sell it. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, Sunshine, like, it's so good. I think Super Mario Odyssey, like, it reminds me of Sunshine because the worlds are so, it's not the Mushroom Kingdom, so I like that. I didn't really, I thought it was odd how much facial expression Mario had in that game, like, different smirks and stuff was, I don't know, I just noticed it right away that it didn't feel normal. Oh, that's useful. Come on. Do you like his new hat? I think the hat looks kind of cool. I don't know. The hat's always kind of been a character because, like, the hat gets stolen, and without his hat, he doesn't move as quickly or whatever. He's weaker. So there's always been something special about that hat. It definitely looks strange at first, and it's weird to me that Mario. So I always thought of Mario as like Mario's a person. Here, let's see. Like, this is an alternate world where Mario is a person and people look like this, and there's a princess and there's a brothers, and they're like they're people in this world. It's like a cartoon. So in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show cartoon, Mario was they would have the real world version, and then they would go into the cartoon, but it was the same character in and out of the cartoon, right? So now they're saying that Mario is basically an alien, is how I interpret the this because Mario's now intermixing with normally proportioned humans, and it kind of like someone last night was saying it's like the Smurfs movie, where the Smurfs are in New York City, and that they can intermingle, but Mario's on this odyssey where he's traveling around from one planet to another or whatever, and one of the planets happens to be our planet, or I guess it's Donkey Kong's planet, but they're not, like, Mario is not the same human. Okay, so we need crash bombs here for sure. Oh, those things are going to shoot at me. Do I need crash bombs to kill those, or can I kill them with something else? So yeah, hopefully it doesn't suck. I was really, as I was saying earlier, like I was really not happy with the whole way that the launch event went. Like, I just felt like it had a really weird cadence, and it felt like they were trying to sell this thing as the next, like, motion control system for the first half an hour. You don't have enough crash bomb energy to break all the walls and enemies, so choose carefully. Oh, see, that's one I didn't have to break. But I'll have to break that one. Oh no! I did the wrong thing. There's nothing else that can hurt these, I assume. Please ignore me for a second. I meant to use that last energy on the crash bombs. Well, that sucks. Alright, so I need to do... Come on, let me switch. There's no way to make this thing go away. Alright. There we go. This is at least... Yeah, usually, like, back in the day, you always got the Mario game as, like, the pack-in first game to come out on the console, right? And they don't have that this time. What the heck? I missed? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to ride number 3 up here. I'm going to switch to my crash bombs. And I'm going to shoot that. Alright, now I'm going to use an energy. Is there a way to use an energy on the crash bombs? I was assuming that there was, but... Well, I don't know how I will do this then. If there's nothing else that can hurt this thing, well, that doesn't help. All right. I gotta get the crash bombs filled up. Sorry. So excited about this. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm gonna die because I can't. Are you kidding me? Exciting. Alright, so I've just got to get up here, and the last time I tried to use these #1 like floating things, they would run out of juice before I could get up there, so I'm going to switch my approach. Kill it that way. Alright. Got it. Let's check our stats. We're running at 1280 by 720, which is higher than we've done in the past. I'm using the same camera as I bought last year. I've actually got it just taped to the wall. What is this? You gotta fight all the bosses. Not cool. And your things... Alright, I don't even know what to do. Oh man. Alright, so let's recap what we've got. We are playing, we're planning to have Mario Marathon 2017 in June of this year. We are thinking that we do potentially more time than we've done in the past as far as the schedule. We're looking at something else other than maybe per levels, not sure. We'll be having regular events between now and then to reveal information as we make decisions. And yeah, that's pretty much what we figured out so far. And in those events, we will be playing some Wii classics. On March 3rd, I suppose when the Switch comes out, maybe we'll do a live unboxing and play some Zelda on there. That'd be kind of cool. See how that goes. So we've done that one. Let's try this one. Airman. How did I beat Airman? I feel like he was the first one that I did. Alright. Woodman. I beat Woodman with metal. So we're going to switch to metal. Oh, he's got a shield, so we got to jump over on him. A lot of metal. Oh, I should have saved it. Alright, Bubbles. How did I kill Bubbles? Bubble Man. We did with metal blades again, I think. Alright. Save. This seems to be going exceptionally well. Alright, so this is Quick Man. So we did that, and then we did Crash Bombs, and I don't have any of those. Good thing I saved. Huh. Metal on metal. Are you kidding me? Alright, this guy's the Crash Man. Hair maybe? Game. So easy. Metal. We're gonna do metal on metal. Whoa! It was like a one-hit kill. I didn't even need that life. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? This is the... Heat Man? No. Not Quick Man. Maybe that's... We'll just try metal. Seems to work on everyone else. I don't even know which guy you are. Awesome. Well, now there's a new portal in the middle. We will snapshot our save again. And we'll go in here. Oh, you can angle those. Perfect. Oh. Let's go back to our previous save. I'm bringing up the chat so you can see what you guys are saying again. Inconceivable. That's what I was seeing right now. So we're doing metal on metal. Ugh. Be more cautious. Hey, Psychofish. Yeah, I didn't really expect to play this game all the way through. I thought it was longer than a 2-hour game, and that's with a lot of deaths, as usual on this channel. Just like Bowser in Super Mario World. You got a flying machine that drops balls. First the balls just fall, then they start bouncing. He flies away in his saucer. Hey Austin! We just fought Dr. Wily. Can you say Dr. Wily? Can you say Mega Man? Gonna see if you can see yourself on TV? Who's that? Who is it? Right there, who's that? Who? Can you get any power-ups from these drips? Ooh, they definitely can hurt you. Can't shoot them though. Ooh, tough. That's the drip sound. 8-bit drips. Did you just wake up from your nap?
Yes.
Yes. Alright. Alright. He morphs into an alien. Let's save this here. Don't touch the power button on that. Whoa. That's Mega Man. Can you say Mega Man? Say it loud.
Mega Man.
Mega Man. Do you like...
Coming down.
What's coming down?
Down.
What are those? You think those are drips? Are they alien goo? Can you say goo? So, what night of the week or weekend do you guys think would be the best time to have like if we were gonna have like an 8 p.m. Eastern weekly stream of games, or bi-weekly. Uh-oh, Austin. That's not good. Should have saved that. What do you think would be a good night of the week? Pro tip, keep pressing right when you respawn at the beginning of the level to easily avoid the lava drips. Oh, apparently I wasn't at the right spot. Let's try it. Oh, game over. Friday, payday. Oh, crap. Uh-oh, Austin has my electric guitar. He's gonna try to play it. Did I have any energy? Push right at the beginning of the level to avoid the drips. How far can I take this, This is a pro tip. I feel like I'm a professional at this. Oh, messed it up there, but... Alright, look at him morph. Man, think how many bits of information they had to have just for that morph animation. I have no energies. Let's save this. I have 1 life. Think bubbles is the way to go. So we hit there, so he flies over. Yeah, I'm just really bad at dodging these things. I'll one-shot at any time now, Ben. I basically have one-shot this whole game. I mean, this is the first time I've tried to play it in a long time. Holy crap! Okay. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go for avoiding his shots. So he does a low, medium, high. I always get hit when I come in for that one. Is there something other than bubbles that would be good? Got hit. Get another hit on him without a hit. Austin, that's not very pretty music. Alright. Austin, please stop. Alright. Did he hit me? I don't think so. We'll save it. We're up one hit on him, guys. Ah, I lost it. Oh well. It's a jump, shoot, pause. Save that one. Alright.
Right here.
So I'm up one hit, I move right, and then I'm gonna jump, shoot, and I get hit. So let's not do that. Let's save state this one hit at a time. So I'm gonna go right as soon as this happens. I need to jump back after that one. Why not fly through space? Space is awesome.
Hey!
What?
Why?
What?
I didn't got this.
What did you get out? Oh, I can do 2 shots at once. That's a whole new approach. I think they're flying through space to make it a little harder. Alright, that was much better. Don't touch the power button, Austin. We're so close to beating evil Dr. Wily. You don't even understand.
Yeah.
Do you see that he turned into a green alien? Do you see that freaky looking thing flying in the sky
Yeah.
next to the completely normal human superhero? Let's, I know I've only got a little bit of health left, but let's see if we can't get lucky here. Let's just keep, Alright, that wasn't the right thing to do there. Don't jump to the left. Let's walk to the left. Let's try that. Don't walk to the left. Walk to the left is good. Then jumping and hitting him, not so good. One more hit on him. Sorry I'm being so cheap, guys. I'm just not good at platformers. Boom. One shot. One shot. That was so good. Oh, he's so mad. Austin, look what happened to that guy. We one-shotted him. Can you say one shot?
One shot.
Say one shot.
One shot.
Say it really loud. One shot.
One shot.
Very good. We did it. High five. Who's that kid? Alright, I love you. Alright, guys. So, last thing before I sign off for the day. What game... Let's actually... You guys want to watch the credits? Apparently Austin didn't want the lights on. What game... So we just did Mega Man 2. I'm going to send this out on Twitter as well. Just beat Mega Man 2 in hashtag one shot or at and we are at $82. Is that right? Did somebody else donate? We're at $82.45 raised for Child's Play this year. Big thanks to everyone who donated. $82.45 raised. There we go. Alright, what do you guys think we should play next time on Mario Marathon channel? Zelda 2, huh? Alright, so that's our top candidate. Zelda 2. That might be a 2-session thing if you actually want to see it get beat. Metroid. See, that could be good. I need a lot of help. I've never played Metroid. +1 for Metroid, Ninja Gaiden. I bet I could beat that game. How many levels are there? And we just got another donation. Eldorian, thank you so much. Hey Shayna, getting ready to sign off.
You've been in here for 4 hours.
Alright. You want to tell everyone hi? Alright, Shayna says hi. I'm gonna go. Thanks so much, everyone. Goodbye.